Good morning, students. Today's class we will see about the supplementary examination of 2019 April's Physiology of 2010 scale. So there are two essays. The first essay is what is to define glomerular filtration rate and give its normal value. What are the factors regulating GFR and adenoton osmotic diuresis? The first question, glomerular filtration is the process by which the blood that passes through glomerular capillaries is filtered through a filtration membrane. And the normal GFR is 125 ml per minute or about 180 liters per day. The factors affecting GFR is renal blood flow. GFR is directly proportional to the renal blood flow. And second one is tubulo-glomerular feedback. It is a mechanism that regulates GFR through renal tubule and macula densa. When the glomerular filtrate is passing through a terminal portion of the thick ascending segment, the macula densa acts as a sensor and it detects the concentration of sodium chloride in the tubular fluid and accordingly alters the glomerular blood flow and GFR. Then glomerular capillary pressure. The GFR is directly proportional to the glomerular capillary pressure. The colloid osmotic pressure, GFR, inversely proportional to the colloid osmotic pressure which is exerted by plasma proteins in glomerular capillary flood. Hydrostatic pressure in Bowman's capsule. GFR is inversely proportional to the hydrostatic pressure in Bowman's capsule. Constriction of afferent arteriole. The constriction of afferent arterioles reduces the blood flow to the glomerular capillaries, which in turn reduces the GFR. Constriction of afferent arteriole. If it is constricted initially, the GFR increases, but later decreases the GFR. Systemic arterial pressure. Variation in the pressure above 180 mm of mercury or below 60 mm of mercury affects renal blood flow and GFR accordingly because autoregulatory mechanism falls beyond this range. And sympathetic stimulation. Strong sympathetic stimulation causes severe constriction of blood vessels by releasing neurotransmitter substance called noradrenaline. The surface area of capillary membranes. GFR is directly proportional to the surface area of the capillary membrane. Permeability of capillary membranes. GFR is directly proportional to the glomerular capillary permeability. Contraction of glomerular mesangial cells. Constriction of these cells decreases the surface area of capillaries, resulting in reduction in GFR. The factors increasing GFR are arterial-neurotic peptide, brain natriuretic peptide, CAMP, dopamine, endothelial that is derived nitric oxide, prostaglandin. Factors that decrease GFR are angiotensin II, endothelins, noradrenaline, platelet activating factor. And how is thyroxine synthesized? Explain physiological action of thyroxine. What is myxedema? T4 is otherwise known as thyroxine and it forms about 90% of total secretion whereas T3 is only 9% to 10%. Synthesis of thyroid hormones take place in thyroglobulin present in follicular cavity. Iodine and tyrosine are essential for the formation of thyroid hormone. Iodine is consumed through diet and is converted to iodine and absorbed from GI tract. Tyrosine is also consumed through diet and is absorbed from GI tract. Stages of synthesis of thyroid hormones. 5 stages. First one is thromboglobulin synthesis. The endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus of the follicular cells of thyroid gland synthesize and secrete thyroglobulin continuously. Thyroglobulin molecule is a large glycoprotein containing 140 molecules of amino acid and tyrosine. Amino acid tyrosine. After synthesis, thyroglobulin is stored in the follicle. Second is iodine trapping. Iodine is actively transported from the blood into the follicular cells against electrochemical gradient. This process is known as iodine trapping. Third one is oxidation of iodide. The iodide must be oxidized to elementary iodine because only iodine is capable of combining with tyrosine to form thyroid hormone. The oxidation of iodide into the iodine occurs inside the follicular cells in the presence of thyroid peroxide. Absence or inactivity of this enzyme stops synthesis of thyroid hormone. The fourth step is transport of iodine into the follicular cavity. From the follicular cells, the iodine is transported into the follicular cavity by an iodine chloride pump called Pendrin. Iodination of thyroxine. Combination of iodine with thyroxine is known as thyroxine. It takes place in the thyroglobulin. First, iodine is transported from the follicular cells into the follicular cavity where it binds with the thyroglobulin. This process is called organification of thyroglobulin. Then iodine combined with thyroxine which already present in thyroglobulin. The iodination process is accelerated by enzyme iodinase, which is secreted by follicular cells. The iodination of thyroxine occurs in several stages. The sixth is coupling reactions. The iodothyroxine residues get coupled with one another. The coupling occurs in different configuration to give rise to different thyroid hormone. Coupling reactions are 1 molecules of DIT and 1 molecules of MIT combined to form triiodothyroxine. The physiological action of thyroxine. First one is on basal metabolic rate. Thyroxine increases the basal metabolic rate of all tissues of the body except brain, retina, spleen, testes and lungs. On protein metabolism by increasing translation of RNA, by increasing transcription of DNA to RNA, by increasing the activity of mitochondria, by increased activity of cellular enzymes. On carbohydrate metabolism, it increases the absorption of glucose from GI tract, enhances the glucose to the cell membrane, it increases the breakdown of glycogen into glucose, accelerate gluconeogenesis. On fat metabolism, thyroxine decreases the fat storage by mobilizing it from adipose tissue and fat deposit. On plasma and liver fat, thyroxine decreases the cholesterol, phospholipids, triglyceride levels in the plasma. On vitamin metabolism, thyroxine increases the formation of many enzymes. Since vitamins form essential part of the enzyme, it is believed that the vitamins may be utilized during the formation of enzyme. On body temperature, thyroid hormone increases the heat production in body, accelerating various cellular processes and increasing BMR. On growth, thyroid hormones have general and specific effect on growth. Lack of thyroxine arrests the growth and increase in thyroxine accelerates the growth of body, especially in growing children. Effect on body weight essential for maintaining body weight of the body. Increase in thyroxine decrease the body weight and fat storage, and decrease in thyroxine causes increase in body weight. Effect on blood, thyroxine increase production of RBCs. And on cardiovascular system, on heart, it increases the heart rate, the force of contraction, it increases the force of contraction, it causes vasodilation and blood flow increases. Arterial blood pressure, it increases the blood pressure as it increases the force of contraction and increases the heart rate. On respiration, it increases the rate and force of respiration indirectly. On GI, it increases the appetite and food intake. On CNS, it is very essential for the development and maintenance of normal functioning of the CNS. Myxedema. Myxedema is the condition marked by thickening and swelling of the skin caused by insufficient production of thyroid hormones by thyroid glands. The function of thyroid hormone is to regulate our metabolism. Myxedema associated with other symptoms of underactive thyroid, also called hypothyroidism, including lethargy, weight gain, fatigue, depression, cold sensitivity, and these are some of the symptoms. Hypothyroidism is more common in women, especially those over age of 50, and can be caused by viral infections, certain medications, radiation exposure, autoimmune disease, or inherited congenital disorders. Myxedema caused by hypothyroidism and occurs more frequently when hypothyroidism is left untreated. Depending on the cause, myxedema can be treated with thyroid replacement hormone. These medications are effective in eliminating the symptoms that accompany myxedema and hypothyroidism. Usually, thyroid replacement medication probably need to be taken for the rest of the life. Left untreated, myxedema can have serious or very rarely life-threatening complications. Short notes. The first one is non-respiratory functions of lung. First one is trap the airborne particle. Generally, nothing larger than 2.5, it will be trapped in the alveoli. Reservoir of blood. The lungs contain about 10% of circulating blood volume. Route of drug administration. That means we can give nebulized steroids and bronchodilators directly. Route of drug elimination means like volatile anesthetics is eliminated from the lungs. Metabolism. You have a conversion of angiotensin 1, degradation of neutrophil elastase by alpha antitrypsin. And means the modulator of acid-base balance by virtue of carbon dioxide elimination. Antimicrobial and immune functions. Alveolar macrophages and sequestrate neutrophils, mast cells in the lung, bronchi, and immunoglobulin in the respiratory mucus. Modulation of body temperature. Heat loss can occur by respiration. Organ of speech. The lungs form the apart from the system which permits communication by sound and language. Modulator of the clotting cascade. The lungs contain thromboplastin, heparin, and tissue plasminogen activator. Filter for bloodstream. Particles within RBC are trapped, which includes clots, tumor cells, and other emboli. Hormones acting on stomach. First one is gastrin. The gastrin is a gastrointestinal secreted by the present in the pylori glands of the stomach. Gastrin is released when the food enters the stomach. Gastrin stimulates the secretion of pepsinogen by hydrochloric acid by gastric glands. Gastrin stimulates the secretion of gastric acid, pepsinogen, intrinsic factor, and secretin. Stimulate the intestinal mucosal growth, increasing the gastric and intestinal motility. Secretin reduces the gastric and duodenal motility, inhibit gastrin release and gastric acid secretion. Next question is ABO blood group system. Determination of ABO blood group depend upon the immunological reaction between antigen and antibody. Landsteiner and found two antigens in the RBC and named them antigen A and antigen B. These antigens also called agglutinogens because their capacity to cause agglutination of RBC. Based on the presence or absence of antigen A and antigen B, the blood divided into four groups, that is A, B, AB, and O group. The blood having antigen A is called as A group. They having B antibodies they have beta and B antibody in the serum. The blood with antigen B is called B group and they have alpha antibody in the serum. If both the antigens are present, the blood group is called AB. And the serum of this group does not contain any antibody. If both antigens are absent in the blood group, it is called O, and both alpha and beta antibodies are present in the serum. In ABO system, the O group is universal donor as they contain no agglutinogens and not agglutinated by antibodies or members of other group. AB is the universal recipient. They contain no antibody in the serum and they can receive blood from any group. Describe the main clinical features of diabetes mellitus. Diabetes mellitus is a metabolic disorder characterized by high blood sugar level associated with other manifestations. In most cases, diabetes due to deficiency of insulin. Features of diabetes mellitus are increased blood sugar level due to increased utilization by the tissue, mobilization of fat from adipose tissue for energy purpose leading to elevated fatty acid content in the blood, depletion of protein from the tissue like glucosuria, osmotic diuresis, polyuria, polydipsia and polyphagia, asthenia, acidosis, acetone breathing, Kussmaul breathing, circulatory shock and coma. Menstrual cycle. The cyclic event that takes place in a rhythmic fashion during the reproductive period of a woman's life is called as menstrual cycle. The ovarian changes during the menstrual cycle are first one is follicular phase. It lasts from the 5th day of the cycle till the time of ovulation takes, that is till the 14th day. During this phase, there is maturation of ovum with development of ovarian follicle to the different stages. Second, luteal phase. This period from the 15th day to 28th day of the cycle. During this phase, the corpus luteum is developed and hence this is called luteal phase. Uterine changes during the menstrual cycle or the menstrual phase. After ovulation, the pregnancy occurs, ovum becomes zygote and hence it is implanted on the uterine wall during the pregnancy. Pregnancy does not occur, the thickened endometrium is shed or discomated. The discomated endometrium is expelled out to the vagina along with the blood and tissue fluid. This process is called menstruation. Second is proliferative phase. This phase extends from the usually 5th to 14th day of the menstruation. Endometrial cells proliferate rapidly. Endometrium reappears on the surface of endometrium in the first 4 to 7 days. Secretory phase. This period from the 15th to 28th day of menstrual cycle. After ovulation, the corpus luteum secretes large quantity of progesterone along with a small quantity of estrogen. Rigor mortis. Rigor mortis refers to a condition of body after death which is characterized by stiffness of muscle and joints. It's a stoppage of aerobic respiration which causes changes in the muscle. Cause of rigor mortis is soon after death, the cell membrane becomes highly permeable to calcium, so the large number of calcium ion enter the muscle fibers and promote the formation of acetomycin complex resulting in contraction of muscle. Few hours after death, all muscles of body undergo severe contractions, become rigid. The joints also become stiff and locked. Medico-legal importance of rigor mortis. Rigor mortis is useful in determining the time of the death. Onset of the stiffness starts between 10 minutes and 3 hours after the death, depending upon condition of the body and environmental temperature at the time of the death. The body is active or environment temperature high. At the time of death, the stiffness sets quickly. The stiffness develops first in the facial muscles and then spread to the other muscles. The maximum stiffness occurs around 12 to 24 hours after death. The stiffness of muscle and joint continues to 1 to 3 days. Afterwards, the decomposition of general tissue starts. Now the lysosomal intracellular hydrolytic enzymes like cathepsins and calypsins are released. These enzymes hydrolyze the muscle protein, actin and myosin, resulting in breakdown of actomycin complex. It relieves the stiffness of muscle, and this process is known as resolution of rigor. Juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular apparatus is a specialized organ situated near the glomerulus of each nephron. It is already formed by three different structures. They are macula densa. Macula densa is the end portion of thick ascending segment before it opens to distal convoluted tubule. It is situated between afferent and efferent arterioles of the same nephron. It is very close to the afferent arteriole. Extraglomerular mesangial cells. These are situated near the triangular region found by the afferent arterioles, efferent arteriole and macula densa. These cells are also called agranular cells, Lassis cells or Gourmaguen cells. Juxtaglomerular cells. Juxtaglomerular cells are specialized smooth muscle cells situated in the wall of afferent arteriole just before it enters the Bowman's capsule. Functions are: primary function is to secrete hormones. It also regulates glomerular blood flow and glomerular filtration rate. Secretions of hormone, it secretes two hormones, that is renin and prostaglandin. Secretion of other substances like they secrete like interleukin 2 and tumor necrosis factor. Macula densa secrete thromboxane A2. Regulation of glomerular blood flow and glomerular filtration rate is another function. Macula densa of juxtaglomerular apparatus plays an important role in feedback mechanism called tubuloglomerular feedback mechanism, which regulates the renal blood flow and glomerular filtration rate. Acromegaly. It is a disorder characterized by enlargement and thickening of the broadening of the bones, particularly in the extremities of the body. Acromegaly is due to hypersecretion of growth hormone in adult and after the fusion of epiphysis with the shaft of the bone. Hypersecretion of growth hormone is due to edematous tumor of angiopoietry involving acidophil cells. Signs and symptoms. By striking the facial features are protrusion of the supraorbital ridges, broadening of the nose, thickening of the lips, thickening of the ring, and wrinkles formation of the forehead and protrusion of the lower jaw. The face with these features are called acromegalic or gorilla face. Another characteristic feature of this disorder is enlargement of hands and feet with bowing of the spine is called kyphosis. The scalp is thickened and thrown into folds or wrinkles with the bulldog scalp. This is general overgrowth of the body tissue. The visceral organs like lungs, thymus, heart, liver, spleen are enlarged. Thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, and adrenal gland show hyperactivity. Hyperglycemia and glycosuria occurs resulting in diabetes mellitus. Hypertension, headache, and visual disturbance will occur. Functions of cerebellum. Physiological functions of cerebellum are vestibulocerebellum. The functions include regulate tone, posture, equilibrium by receiving impulse from the vestibular apparatus. Spinocerebellum, the functions include it regulates tone, posture, equilibrium by receiving sensory impulses from the tactile receptors proprioceptors, visual receptors, and auditory receptors. Spinocerebellum regulates the postural reflex by modifying the muscle tone. It also receives impulse from the optic and auditory pathway and helps the adjustment of posture and equilibrium in response to visual and auditory impulses. Corticocerebellum is concerned with the integration and regulation of well-coordinated muscular activity. It is because of this afferent connections with the cerebral circuit. Referred pain. The pain sensation is produced in some parts of the body is felt in another structures away from the place of pain development. It is called as referred pain. The deep pain and some visceral pain are referred to other parts, but superficial pain is not referred. Mechanism of referred pain is dermatomal role. Pain is referred to a structure which is developed from the same dermatome from which the pain-producing structure is developed. It is called dermatoid role. A dermatome includes all the structures or parts of the body which are innervated by afferent nerve fibers of one dorsal root. Pacemaker potential. Pacemaker potential is the unstable resting membrane potential in SI node. It is also called prepotential. Electric potential in SI node is different from that of other cardiac muscle fibers. In SI node, which impulse triggers the next impulses? It is mainly unstable resting membrane potential. Resting membrane potential of SI node have a negativity of -55 to -60 MV. It is differentiated from negativity of -85 to -95 MV of in other cardiac muscle fibers. Pacemaker potential or resting membrane potential is not stable in SI node. To start with, sodium ion leaks into the pacemaker fibers and cause slow depolarization. This slow depolarization forms the initial part of pacemaker potential. Impedance matching in the ear. Impedance matching is one of the important functions of the middle ear. The middle ear transfers the incoming vibrations from the comparatively large tympanic membrane to such smaller and high impedance oval window. Middle ear is an efficient impedance transformer. This will convert low pressure, high displacement vibrations into high pressure of the air into low displacement vibrations suitable for driving cochlear fluids. The process involves two processes there. First one is the area of tympanic membrane is larger than that of the stapes foot plate in the cochlea. The forces collected over the eardrum are concentrated over smaller area, thus increasing the pressure over oval window. The pressure is increased by ratio of these two areas, that is 18.75 times. The second process is the levator action of middle ear bones. The arm of the ingus is shorter than that of the malleus, and this process a lever action that increases the force of decreased velocity of the stapes. Functions of colon. Absorptive function. Large intestine plays an important role in absorption of various substances like water, electrolyte substances like glucose, alcohol, drugs like anesthetic agents, sedative and steroid. Formation of feces. After the absorption of nutrients, water and other substances, unwanted substances in the large intestine form feces is excreted out. Excretory function. Large intestine excrete heavy metals like mercury, lead, bismuth and arsenic through the feces. Secretory function. Large intestine secrete mucin and inorganic substances like chloride and bicarbonate. Synthetic function. Bacterial flora of the large intestine synthesize folic acid, vitamin B12 and vitamin K. By this function, large intestine contribute to erythropoietic activity and blood clotting mechanism. Bohr effect. It is the effect by which the presence of carbon dioxide decreases affinity of Hb for oxygen. It is postulated by Christian Bohr in 1964. It is in the tissues due to continuous metabolic activities. The partial pressure of carbon dioxide is very high and partial pressure of oxygen is very low. Due to the pressure gradient, the carbon dioxide enters in the blood and oxygen is released from the blood to the tissues. The presence of carbon dioxide decreases the affinity of Hb for oxygen. It enhances further release of oxygen in the tissues and oxygen dissociation coefficient to rise. This is due to Bohr effect. Factors influencing Bohr effect are the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve is for decrease in partial pressure of oxygen, increase in partial pressure of carbon dioxide, increase in hydrogen concentration and decrease in pH, increase in body temperature. Shift to right occurs in case of fetal blood because fetal hemoglobin got more affinity for oxygen than adult hemoglobin. Decrease in hydrogen concentration and increase in pH. Cyanosis. Cyanosis is defined as a diffuse bluish discoloration of skin and mucous membrane due to the presence of large amount of reduced oxygen in the blood. The quantity of reduced hemoglobin should be at least 5 to 7 mg per deciliter in the blood to cause cyanosis. Distribution of cyanosis. When it occurs, cyanosis distribute all over the body, but it is more marked in certain regions where the skin is thin. These areas are lips, cheeks, earlobes, nose, fingertips above the base of the nails. Conditions when cyanosis occurs are any condition which lead to arterial hypoxia and stagnant hypoxia. Conditions when altered hemoglobin is formed due to poisoning. Hemoglobin is altered to methemoglobin or sulfhemoglobin, which causes cyanosis. Conditions like polycythemia, when the blood flow is slow during polycythemia because of increased RBC count, viscosity of the blood increase, this lead to sluggishness of blood flow. Copper T. Fertilization of the implantation of ovum are prevented by inserting some object made from metal or plastic into the uterine cavity. The objects are called intrauterine contraceptive devices. It prevents fertilization and implantation of ovum. IUCDs with the copper current has spermicide action too. IUCD which loaded with synthetic progesterone slowly releases progesterone. Progesterone causes thickening of cervical mucus and prevent entry of sperm into the uterus. The main use IUCD is copper T. As the name indicates, it made up of a copper in the shape resembles T and it attached with a nylon thread or tape. Most ideal time for the insertion of the copper T is within 10 days of beginning of menstruation because diameter of cervical cavity at this time is greater. The mechanism of action. Copper T acts by preventing implantation of growth of fertilized ovum by evoking aseptic inflammation and thus making endometrium unsuitable for the implantation. Advantages are it is safe, effective and reversible. It can be easily pulled out and removed when the contraception is not required. Disadvantage, in some cases it causes heavy bleeding. It may come out accidentally when it is not inserted properly and risk of ectopic pregnancy is more. ESR. Thrombocyte sedimentation rate is the rate at which erythrocytes settle down. Normally, RBC is uniformly suspended in circulation. Determination of ESR by Westernger method and Winthrop method. Normal values are 10 to 15 mm per hour. Infants it is considered 0 to 5 mm per hour. Variations of ESR age at less in children, more in adults. More in female than in male. It increases during the menstruation. It increases during the pregnancy also. Physiological variations ESR in pathological variations include it increases in case of TB, cancer, rheumatic fever, liver disease, arthritis, anemia except sickle cell anemia. ESR decreases in case of allergy, sickle cell anemia, polycythemia, and leukocytosis. Factors affecting ESR are specific gravity of RBC. When the specific gravity is high, ESR is high. Increase in size of RBC. When RBC size increases, ESR also increases. Viscosity of blood. ESR increases with viscosity. RBC count. When the RBC increases, the ESR also decreases. Significance. ESR is an easy, inexpensive and non-specific test which helps a diagnosis as well as prognosis. It is not as specific because it cannot indicate exact location or cause of disease, but it helps to confirm the diagnosis. Prognosis means monitoring the cause of disease and response to patient therapy. Determination of ESR is especially helpful in assessing the progress of patients treated for certain chronic inflammatory disorders such as pulmonary tuberculosis, rheumatoid arthritis, polymyalgia, and temporal arthritis. Thank you.